It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Reaction Beanie Yo 242. Day in the neighborhood. My brothers and sisters. Look, y'all, real talk. Real talk. I'm gonna make this promise to myself, and I'm gonna make it to y'all. That this weekend, either Friday or Saturday, my next true crime video will be coming out. That's the reason I ain't even upload a video yesterday, because I was working on it all yesterday and I made some good progress on it. Still got a little work to do. I'll say I'm about 80% done. But by this weekend, I will be done and I will be uploading it for y'all to check it out. I digress. Hope y'all doing excellent out there today, as always, or tonight, or whenever you see this damn video. And we're gonna go and get into this video that we about to react to. And we only went to the channel one time, and the first video was so great. I'm really fucking with this channel. I can see this channel easily like getting in my top 5 at least real fast, real quick, of the true crime crazy story channels that we like to watch over here. And the name of the channel is Evil Intentions. Going back to Evil Intentions, y'all. Title of the video: Took his daughter's life as payback. The story of Anna Matias. Now, I can't remember when or where, what channel we was on, but we watched a video of a mama killing her child to get payback on the father. So I just look at it like, if a father, because this different though. If a father killed his daughter to get payback, he gotta be trying to get it on the mama. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it flip-flop. It's different, but at the same time, it's all family related. That's what I believe, man. But I don't know. We finna see. But before we see, my brothers and sisters, y'all know what y'all got to do. Get whatever you may need. Get what you need. We back to Evil Intentions once again. Y'all got what y'all need? Y'all ready to go? Then let's fucking go.
Before we jump into today's story, I just want to take a moment to say that the details in today's case can be very hard to listen to. So before jumping in, please do go in with caution. Viewer discretion is advised.
And get whatever you may need.
Happy Valentine's Day, Daddy. D-A-D-Y. I love you always.
Always.
Well, it's nice that you kept that. But the bottom line is, you weren't there when we needed you.
When you think about the bond a father shares with his...
Why I still remember that episode to this day, y'all. And I ain't watched Family Matters, the show. Man, they at least 5 years, might be 10 years, no exaggeration. But I still can literally remember that specific episode. And it's like that with all the sitcoms back in the day. Family Matters, Fresh Prince, of course, Martin, Full House, like the list goes on, the Cosby Show. I can literally go in the Wayans Brothers, the Jamie Foxx Show. Like, I literally, bro, can goddamn go look at one of those episodes right now today and still remember it and know everything that's gonna happen and how it happened. That shit crazy how memory is and how much we just used to watch sitcoms back in the day. I know I just went on a little rant right then, but that shit just crazy, y'all. Let's go.
daughter, what comes to mind first? Some may hear that question and words like protect, nurture, and trust come to mind. Years of research show that a father or guardian's love and genuine interest can impact their daughters' lives decades into adulthood. Examples of good parents and role models in a young child's life have been depicted in TV and film for decades, each offering a different look into the bond parents share with their children. When you step away from the family-friendly sitcoms from way back, you'll see other depictions of family dynamics, some harsher than others, showing a different side of growing up with parents who may not be suited for the job, and in some cases, showing the much darker side of a parent's relationship with their child. It's a taboo topic that's been used as a plotline many times, whether it be comedy, drama, and is more than likely something we'll see a lot more of in the future. It's become a common plot device, but every once in a while, a story surfaces that reminds everyone that if you have trouble believing in any of these taboo tales, reality can be much more disturbing. Sometimes, the most horrific tale you could imagine can be unfolding right across the hall or in the apartment right next to you. And a lot of times, the person on the receiving end of that horror is a defenseless child who had nobody to help them escape. On today's episode of Evil Intentions, this is 12 Weeks, the story of Ana Matias.
12 weeks. I hope she went tortured for 12 fucking weeks. Oh my God. By her own father? Oh my God.
Ana Matias was born on December 30th of 1993 in New York City. She was born to her mother and a man by the name of Miguel Matias. According to Miguel's sister, Ana's mother and Miguel met as teenagers, but had an often troubled relationship. They were together for a while, but would separate sometime in 2003 or 2004. Ana was described by friends and family as a lively and well-dressed 8th grader. She had 2 siblings, plenty of friends in school, and she had dreams of one day becoming a model. Neighbors who knew Ana and her father stated that Ana seemed to be his favorite child. Miguel's sister said the same. By all accounts, Matias was considered a good father, known to often take his children to restaurants, buy them clothes, randomly purchase presents for them. When it came to Ana, he was no different, treating her well and routinely giving her money to get her hair done or buy whatever she wanted. Now, of course, all the material possessions and money in the world don't make somebody a father. It takes much more than that. You can't buy the love of your children. But from the outside looking in, there just wasn't any reason to ever believe that Miguel wasn't a good father. To those who knew him from a distance, everything seemed to be great. But the truth is that Miguel Matias had a dark side, and it was one that his family had become quite familiar with. Down the line, Ana, her mother, and siblings would move to Allentown, Pennsylvania. They would often come back to New York City to visit. That way Matias could see his kids, but it didn't always prove to be the best idea. According to reports, Matias had a long history of mental illness. On one occasion, said to be sometime in 2004, Matias was institutionalized and spent about a month in the hospital being observed. This was because while the family traveled from PA to Indiana to visit a relative, an argument took place, and in a sudden rage, Miguel would take gasoline and pour it all over the car that him and his family were driving in, and he was seconds away from lighting a match and setting it on fire with him and his children inside. The children were obviously horrified, and in anticipation of what felt like the end, Ana's brother would say goodbye to her, believing that neither one of them would be alive after this. When Matias heard his son say goodbye to Ana, he snapped out of it. He didn't follow through. Now, after something as serious as...
Okay, so it's safe to say, y'all, that this just ain't... Whatever happened to Ana just ain't happened out of nowhere. The warning signs were there. The warning signs were there. Now, why the warning signs ain't get picked up on to the point where this didn't happen, whatever happened to Ana, why did this not get intervened or whatever? Y'all know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I'm just saying the warning signs were there. As it be a lot of time in these cases, but it still end up fucked up.
This happening, it would have been justified to keep this man as far away from these children as possible, at least until he had his issues worked out and he was properly evaluated. That way they were sure that he was fit to take care of his kids. And even then, supervised visits would have been the smart thing. But somehow, for whatever reason, Miguel Matias was granted unsupervised visits on the weekends, and that one decision would lead to a very horrible ending for Ana. By this point, it was known that Matias was in need of some type of therapy to try and cope with his issues. According to reports, it was said that people close to the family witnessed Matias' dark side often. There were times where Ana got home too late, and it would result in Miguel beating her in the hallways while neighbors looked on. He was also said to on occasion have beaten Ana's siblings, and when he hit them as if they were grown adults that he was fighting, resulting in them being physically injured, frightened, and depressed. The time that Matias tried to set his kids on fire shed light on the fact that his anger and temperament had reached new levels. Matias would soon seek psychiatric help because he was very aware that there was something wrong with him. He would apply for Medicaid insurance in order to get the help he needed, but he was denied coverage, so no way to receive help. The history of violence is what destroyed this man's relationship with Anna's mother to begin with, and in 2008, Anna's mother began seeing someone new. Her and Miguel were separated, and there was no reason for her to not live her life. But Matias didn't take this news lightly, and his anger about it would end up resulting in a tragedy that not only shocked everyone who heard about it, but also made them sick to their stomachs.
Hold the fuck up. So this motherfucker, his payback is since my baby mama got with another man, I'm gonna punish our baby. That's his payback. You taking it out on Anna because Anna mama and your baby mama living her life, moving on with her life, so you take it out on your child? Is that what we hearing right now? Man, bruh, the world, like I always say, man, the world is so beautiful and so fucking ugly at the same fucking time.
Friday, February 15th of 2008, Anna and Miguel Matias spent the night on the phone with Miguel's sister as the three of them played online games on the computer. Miguel and Anna in their apartment, and Miguel's sister in her own apartment. Miguel resided at 1005 Walton Avenue in the Bronx, which is where Anna would visit him. He was also the superintendent to the building. The night was filled with laughs and nothing seemed out of the ordinary. They hung up the phone and ended the night. It's unclear how quickly things escalated, but the result was heinous. It was said that the basement of the building had a room where Matias kept surveillance cameras and the computer. Anna would sometimes lock herself in that room and use the computer to talk to friends. On this night, Matias would supposedly walk in on Anna while she was messaging a boy. The nature of the message was said to be explicit, and when Matias saw this, he just couldn't contain his rage. He would begin to attack Anna savagely, tying a knot on an extension cord and wrapping it around Anna's neck from behind, pulling as hard as he could, choking the life out of his own daughter. Once Anna was lifeless, he would take her body and place it in the incinerator in the boiler, setting her body on fire. Then, he went back upstairs to his home like it was nothing. The following morning at around 8:30 a.m., Matias would make a call to his sister telling her to come over. When she arrived, he would explain that he had brutally taken Anna's life, and he told her how. She couldn't believe.
Okay, time out. Okay, so first of all, that little part real quick. He killed her and shit, just straight up told his sister the next day. You know what I'm saying? Just straight up told. He ain't like he trying to hide shit or nothing like that. But I'm stuck on the shit that got me just thinking like, why in the hell would you kill? This crazier than this. Man, all this shit crazy. This crazier than the payback because the damn baby mama is fucking around with a new man or whatever. With a new man. I have to say it that way. The part where he killed her and did all that to her because he walked in on her talking to a boy online in an explicit way. That made you mad to the point where you will kill your little girl? I can't even say I wouldn't get mad. I probably get a little upset, especially if my little 14-year-old talking all freaky deaky. I ain't trying to be funny, y'all, but I'm just saying, talking, and I find out she talking to a little boy like that because little kids need to understand that sex can lead to a lot of damn problems, especially at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Early pregnancy, a lot of diseases out here, and they still a child themselves, so they shouldn't be fucking. Okay, but why would he get mad like that? A real father would actually talk to her and just, you know what I'm saying? He wouldn't fucking kill her. Let's go.
Believe what she was hearing. He would also make a call to his cousin, telling him what he had done. His cousin made his way to the location as fast as he could, and he ran straight to the basement. He said he looked for about 1 second, and what he saw scarred him, because he saw Anna's charred remains. He couldn't look anymore. He was in shock. Finally, Matias would make a call to 911 at around 10:30 a.m., telling them what he had done.
Hold on, time out again, y'all. Goddamn, time out again. This shit just popped in my head, too. Okay, if you gonna kill her, and then he called and told the sister, he told a cousin, he even called the goddamn law and telling them now, So what was the point of burning her body like that? What was the fucking point of that? It ain't like you was doing that shit trying to get rid of her body, trying to cover up your shit. You just did that shit because you a stupid asshole, dumbass, never should have been born on planet Earth ass bitch. That's the only reason, bruh. Oh my God.
First, he would tell officers that he left Anna's body in a nearby wooded area. They found nothing, but when they searched the basement to the building where he lived, they made the sickening discovery. When police officers found Anna's body, she was still on fire. Matias was arrested, and when questioned, he would continue to talk about what he had done to Anna. He would mention how his first instinct was to beat Anna to death with a baseball bat, but he didn't want to get blood everywhere, so he choked her instead. You wouldn't believe how heavy a dead body is. I almost shit my pants carrying her. He would also say, I killed my daughter. I want to do 30 to 50 years. Authorities who had seen it all were still left stunned at these statements, but the information that would be discovered much later was just about the worst thing imaginable. More than a year later, charges of sexual assault were added to his other charges of second-degree murder. And this is because when they ran DNA tests on Anna, they would discover that she was 12 weeks pregnant, and the father of the child was Miguel Matias.
Shit. Oh shit, that shit just sent goddamn chills down my fucking spine. I feel chills in my down going down to my toes, y'all. Seriously. So that's the 12-week shit. And that's why your ass got mad. So he didn't get mad, he got jealous. He got jealous when he seen his daughter that he done got pregnant talking to another little boy. Sometimes I wonder, what is life real? Is this reality?
At some point, Matias would begin taking advantage of his own daughter, grooming her and engaging in unspeakable acts with her. It's unclear if she knew that she was pregnant or if he knew. Miguel Matias would admit to authorities that his entire reason for taking Anna's life that night was to get back at her mother because she moved on. The kids were not at fault, he said. Matias' sister would also state that she believed this to be the reason, but with the news of his sickening behavior with his own daughter being revealed, many would begin to ask themselves if this terrible act of rage was really driven by wanting to get back at the mother, or if this man was simply jealous of his own daughter being with someone who wasn't him. While in holding, Miguel Matias would make attempts on his own life, trying to escape the responsibility for what he had done. He was ordered to get evaluated at Bellevue to see if mental instability was truly a factor. He was deemed fit to stand trial. Miguel Matias was sentenced to life in prison for his sickening acts, but he would die behind bars in 2011. When it comes to what it means to be a doting father, words like protect, nurture, and trust come to mind. But what if all that has been lost? What's a child to do when the person that should be providing them with love and protection is the same person that they need to be protected from?
True.
It's hard to imagine what Anna's life could have been like. Had this man done his job as a father, she could have grown up to live out her dream and be a model, or who knows, maybe take a whole new trajectory in life, but she'll never have that chance. Or things could have gone a much darker route, and she could have had that child, and who knows how that would have affected her for life. It's truly hard to imagine the suffering that she must have been going through. More than once, Anna was placed back in the care of a person who displayed all the signs. Why was he given visitation rights when all those around saw the rage that was beginning to slowly build in him? Why was it okay for him to be around these children without being properly evaluated? Why was he allowed to be around these children after attempting to take their lives one time already? Questions I'm sure many are asking themselves as they hear this. But sadly, all the questions in the world can't bring Anna back. Anna would have been 29 years old. Rest in peace to Anna Matias. You aren't forgotten.
R.I.P. to Anna Matias, man. God damn, y'all. This shit was already fucked up. We was already on a fucked up road. Just the fact that he killed her. But boy, when he dropped that bomb that she was pregnant by her daddy, who killed her, and then 12 weeks, that's 3 months. She was 3 months pregnant. Oh my God. With a child by her damn daddy. I just can't leave that part alone, y'all. I know I'm stuck on it, but I can't leave that alone. Another thing I say too is the fact that, and like I said it earlier when we first started the video, all the warning signs beat up with these crazy maniac motherfuckers, but for some reason they don't get the intervention. Don't nobody end up stopping them, you know what I'm saying, from eventually doing this fucked up shit. Before the fucked up shit get fucked up, you can already prevent the shit from getting fucked up, but don't nobody ever do it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say nobody, but for a lot of times, man, they don't do it, bro. They do not heed the warning signs and stop shit in its tracks. Because this girl should have never been around her father no more after those early incidents until he at least got the care he needed and all that shit, man. There's ways to do this, bro. Rest in peace to fucking Anna, bro. Fuck that dude, man, on so many levels, y'all. This one here was crazy. Hey, shout out to Evil Intentions, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. Man, and sisters. Hey, we definitely gotta fuck with this channel hard, man. This dude does an incredible job, man. I'm really fucking with him. I digress before I keep on going on and on, man. I fuck with y'all too, man. Glad y'all came on back once again. Hope y'all hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and do all that for the bean. And I'll holler at y'all very, very soon. And I will reiterate, either Friday or Saturday, my true crime video is coming out. But until I see y'all again, my friends, love, peace, and happiness. Stay safe. Don't stop. Keep going. Yeah.